Welcome in, Taurus. Hope everybody's doing great. For those of you that are new, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel, Sage Soul Tarot. For those of you that are returning, welcome back, guys. Just want to give a big shout out. Thank you so much for all of your likes and subscribes and support of my little channel. Really do appreciate it. I do these readings for you guys, so it looks like you guys are enjoying them. So again, thank you so much for all of your support. It really means the world to me. So Taurus, this is going to be your weekly read for July 14th to the 21st. That being said, I did already pull a couple of oracle cards, and I'm going to clarify with tarot for you. So if you have any Taurus placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, maybe a message for you here today. If nothing resonates, feel free to check out some of my older Taurus readings and or another reader. Lots of wonderful readers out there. So, and as always, guys, general read. And as you know, cross watchers, feel free to swap energy. For you, Taurus, I'm talking to a Taurus cross watcher or like vice versa. So I'm going to get started here, guys. That your first card that came out from Wisdom of the Oracle was No Place Like Home. So I definitely feel like, there has been a fair amount of emphasis on, your home life, what's going on at home. Some of you might be buying a new home. Some of you might be moving. Some of you might just be spending a lot of time at home. Some of you might be selling your home. So let's see what we get on this No Place Like Home for Taurus, please. Why is this here, please? So we have the Six of Pentacles coming out. Eight of Cups. Knight of Wands. All right, so I feel like the person that you're dealing with here in love, Taurus, I feel like when possibly this person is home, I feel like they're not really around. They're not really maybe emotionally available here with that Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel like the underlying tone here in your reading here, Taurus, is somebody kind of, feeling on the outs. So I don't know if this is you or your person, but I feel like, if you try to kind of like reach out to this person, I just feel like, this person doesn't really want to have anything to do with the situation. So I feel like, for a lot of you, you have been feeling, on the outs, I feel, when you are at home for some of you. So I feel like for some of you, trying to escape that in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like for some of you, this could really represent just about anything here. So this, kind of like taking off. So it's kind of like when you are home, I feel like, either you or your person here, you're not really feeling like this person is available or like feeling very warm, I feel, towards you. So I feel like for some of you, it's just easier to take off. So this is kind of the energy of like somebody, things feeling awkward, and then, somebody just, going out for the night because they would rather go out than like spend time with you. So it's really that kind of energy that I'm getting here off of these cards. So I feel like, for you, Taurus, this situation has been, obviously frustrating. I feel like it does kind of make you feel sad here. And I feel like for a lot of you, you don't know if you should just continue, like if this, can continue here. I feel like for a lot of you, this definitely could be a long-term relationship or, somebody that you're married to. So I feel like, with this nature spirits card coming out here, Taurus, I feel like, Spirit is encouraging you to spend time outside. I feel like that, is kind of like your safe place or kind of like where you feel most at home. So, if you're not feeling that like being inside the home, some of you may, go for a long walk, or like, if you're, have a like, some trails or something nearby. I feel like, the Spirit is encouraging you to kind of like get outside and clear your head here. So let's see what we get on the growth card, because I feel like for a lot of you, you are trying to learn. I feel, from this situation, I feel like for a lot of you, you're not really sure what to do here, is really what I'm getting. But let's see why growth is here. Can you tell me more about this card here, please, Spirit? Why is growth here for Taurus? So we have Three of Cups. The Five of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. and the Judgment card. So I do feel like for a lot of you, I feel like there's some part of you here, Taurus, that would like to kind of like heal the situation with this person. And then I feel like there's another part of you that is really, in the midst of possibly giving up here. I feel like you wish this person, would spend more time with you here or want to spend time with you. I feel like you are kind of conflicted about, what to do about it. I feel like, for a lot of you, you may have, you know, kind of put up a little bit of resistance here to, spending time together here because we have the Three of Pentacles coming out. And I feel like for a lot of you, with this Judgment card, I feel like for a lot of you, you're just, possibly being called to take a different path or like move in a different direction. So I feel like for some of you, you may choose to do that, but I feel like this is like in the early stages of that happening. But let's see here I'm going to maybe clarify this Eight of Cups here that came up under No Place Like Home. Why is this Eight of Cups here, please? Tell me about this Eight of Cups here for Taurus and the person that they're dealing with in love. Yeah, so moving away from the Eight of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So I feel like, you Taurus, I feel like in the past, whatever situation you find yourself in walking away from, I feel like for a lot of you, yeah, you've invested a lot of time. Yeah, you may have had some good times, I feel, with this person. Eight of your cups have been filled up, but, we're missing the Two of Cups, right? If we do 10 minus 8, that's the 2. And the Two of Cups really is that symbol of, having that deep bond with your person, that special connection. And I feel like that's possibly the part of, this relationship that is missing. Or I don't know, for some of you, maybe it was never there. For others of you, maybe you wanted it to be there, but it just never was. And you could always kind of feel that there was always like you never really quite knew each other or like really enjoyed each other's company, I want to say. And then I feel like there is definitely, some of you where, you wish this person could be more social and want to spend time, be more outgoing. And I feel like, that definitely could have been a wedge that came between you and them over the years. So I feel like, this is definitely a long-term relationship and or marriage for most of you. So let's see what we get here on this Five of Swords. I kind of want to know more about this Five of Swords here. Tell me about the Five of Swords, because this is like, kind of struggling, kind of having like that mental conflict in your head here, not wanting any, arguments. All right. So I feel like, if this person is kind of doing their own thing, because the King of Wands can definitely be somebody who's, you know, pretty much kind of like giving up and just like doing their own thing. So I don't know if some of you, this person that you possibly might still be under the same roof with here is just like, it's pretty much done, this relationship between you and them. And they're just like, like I mentioned earlier, like running off doing their own thing here with the Knight of Wands. And I feel like this bothers you, I feel, Taurus, but at the same token, I feel like, you just don't really have the bandwidth anymore or the desire to try and kind of like get things back on track here. So let's see what we get on the Judgment card here, because I feel like you are called to take a new path, or like being called to like, make a new choice for yourself. And there's the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. So again, I definitely feel like this has to do with a home, a family in general. But let's see what we get on Judgment. Tell me about Judgment here for Taurus, please. Tell me about Judgment. Yeah, wow, I can't even make this up. So we have the Ten of Swords and the Death card. So yeah, whatever this past situation was that you're walking away from here, Taurus, it's definitely like dead, done, and over. And, I feel like you're just kind of waiting in this. I feel like you find yourself in this sort of like gray area right now with this person. So for some of you that are in the midst of, you know, selling your home, or like, dividing assets, or like moving on from each other, I feel like, you may be in the process of doing that. And, obviously it's difficult and it's like a little bit awkward, like if you're both there. So again, I was already kind of picking up on that energy. So So I feel like that's kind of what's going on here, Taurus, for you and this person. So definitely doesn't look like an easy situation. So, at this point, I'm not even going to ask about feelings because I just don't even feel like it's necessary given the cards that have come out. So I guess maybe I'll just ask for some advice for you, Taurus. What advice, Spirit, other than spending time in nature here for Taurus, do you have advice for Taurus, please, in this situation with this person? Yeah, I feel like, all right, so you got the Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune card coming out. So I feel like, Taurus, Spirit is encouraging you to, get excited for life again. For some of you, this might mean, you know, treating yourself and going on a small vacation just to kind of get a change of perspective, or like go on a new adventure here. That could be with, just a friend, or like, but Spirit is encouraging you to, maybe travel here with the Wheel of Fortune card. And again, just go on an adventure, get out of this situation, get a new perspective. I feel could probably do a world of good. So for some of you, maybe go someplace that's forested, or like go camping, or like go to a really nice like resort in the woods, like a cabin, or something along those lines where you can kind of just get away, but have a different you know a change in scenery. I feel like will do wonders, I feel, for your mindset here, Taurus. So yeah, and again, I feel like this will definitely, I feel like, maybe excite you, bring some excitement to go on a new adventure, and just kind of like get out of your head here a bit. And again, just kind of give you a new perspective on life, a new lease on life, about all of these changes that are kind of happening around you. So, and again, because I feel like, definitely, I feel like it's been awkward and difficult in this situation with this person. So again, I feel like you are called to, take this new path. And again, figuring out what that new path is, definitely, growing pains, right? Which is probably why you got the growth card here. So anyhow, Taurus, I hope this reading helped in some way, shape, or form. If it did resonate, feel free to hit the like button. That's kind of how I know, and or like feel free to make a comment or share this reading with somebody, who you feel this might be their story. So again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys again soon.